you're anything like me, you've got a garage. That's nothing special. You may have a couple kids, a family life, a job, balancing all that stuff, and how to take care of yourself in the process. Over the next few weeks, I'm going to be transforming this space into my own personal dojo to make health a priority for not just me, but also my kids. If you're into it, welcome to the Dad Bod Dojo. First pieces have arrived. We went with literally the cheapest squat rack on Amazon that I could find that was rated for some serious weight, because I do come from commercial gyms and having access to some serious weight. Problem is, those commercial gyms, it's getting harder and harder to get to. Between my schedule, my wife's schedule, babysitting, our kids' schedule, it would be so much easier and I think more beneficial for my kids to see us doing this here at home. So we're gonna go for it. First thing that arrived, Goemu squat rack. This was literally the cheapest thing we could find that supported 2,000 pounds and had cables on it. Currently, right now, time of filming, it is $280. If it is even halfway decent, that is a insane steal to get started in here. Looks like the Goemu comes in 2 boxes. One's 85 pounds, the other is 100 pounds. 98. It's no big deal because tomorrow we have about 600 pounds of bumper plates arriving. We're just getting started. Right off the bat, opening the package, you can tell they put thought into what you're going to see first. All your tools are right up in front, all the pieces right up in front. Even having the logo hit you first. I didn't expect that for a sub $300 piece. Now the only thing left to do is put it together.
So is this going to be your first video of your new channel?
Yeah.
Ooh.
Day 2. Got my little helper here. Where's this thing going?
I don't know.
Back there.
Back there.
See if we can get this thing together. We got a lot of pieces. You ready? Here we go. That's it.
Yes.
Hey. Definitely some parts I could not have done without your help, so thank you very much.
You're welcome.
What do you think?
I like it.
For like less than $300, that's a pretty hefty little thing. Came with basically everything we need. Dip bars, the J hooks are not bad. I mean, I would kind of prefer a little more of a hook here, but to get started, the thing is very sturdy. I could see replacing some of these pulleys.
Even got one of the hand things.
Yes. So we can do landmines. That is awesome. And it's a heavy duty mechanism too. One of the pluses here is you get basically the entry version of tools that you would need. So like until these become the barrier, they're gonna be plenty good enough.
You can even do kickbacks.
You came with an ankle wrap?
A foot wrap.
You know, all sorts of like lat pull down and row attachments. Not everything that I would want right off the bat. The only bummer that I can see being an issue, even potentially, was that the covers that go on here were plastic. I mean, they're very sturdy. They're probably going to be fine, especially if it's just us using it here. If we're careful, it's probably going to be fine, but that's the one place I would have liked to see metal, but again, like $280. I don't know how you're going to beat that. This is literally the same pull down I have at my commercial gym. The lat pull down bar that included, not terrible. Would have liked to see knurling on there. There's a closer grip for close rows. Like again, you're just getting basically everything you need to start. I don't trust the clips. These guys just ain't gonna do it for me. Because if I get 400 pounds on the bar, and this thing can take, this is a 2,000 pound rated, and it feels heavy. It's very sturdy.
And it doesn't take up that much space, actually.
How long did it take us to do it? You and me both.
About 2 hours.
About 2 hours. Wasn't too bad. Couple things you want to pay attention to. The instructions. What was our issue?
They were hard to... It had not a lot of description. It didn't have a lot of good description.
You really need to pay attention to the pictures because there are no words and descriptions. Like, it's very difficult to understand what is the front, what is the back. And there was actually this back post.
Yeah.
When we were done, we had to take it out and flip it around, didn't we?
But it was actually a good call because it still stood up. We just had to like flip it around.
Yeah. It worked out in the end. When we make mistakes, and we know how to fix it, right? Boom. Time test, we'll still figure out if this thing can actually hold the weight it says. I'm not going to approach 2,000 pounds ultimately. My heaviest lift here inside the squat rack might approach 500, which, by the way, the weights will be here in a couple hours.
Yeah!
So we'll be able to pop this guy on and see how it goes. This actually worked out perfect because I actually got my first set of plates came from Homegrown Fitness, which way less than $1 per pound. Those are solid. My bar is not here yet. So I tried the lat pull down and the rows. All I did was take a little bit of silicone lubricant just along the post here. Just very little. That's it. Completely changed the feel. Unbelievably smooth. I gotta say, first little workout in here. I don't have my barbells yet. Not even all the weights have been dropped off. I just got 2 pairs of 45s from Homegrown Fitness. Homegrown Lifting, Homegrown Fitness, I'm not sure. The rest will be arriving shortly, but honestly, it didn't feel all that limiting. The row and the lat pull down with being able to do tricep extensions. I was really surprised that a machine this cheap can feel better than the commercial gym if you just spend a little bit of time and set it up the right way. Who knows how long the cable is going to last. If it's rated for a lot, but I'm also putting quite a bit of weight on here. I had both sets of 45s back on the back pull. That said, it feels really smooth. It felt like a lot of weight. Using my grips on there just to like totally burn out my back and not my hands. But I gotta say, I'm surprised with the sturdiness of the rack itself. I can't wait to get in here and do some more stuff once the barbell gets here. But my gosh, $280. It felt a little limiting because I didn't have all of my tools here that will be here. The rep double black diamond bar coming, the rep open trap bar. We got the Pepin Fast adjustable barbells and another bench. This one was one we could get quick, but this was literally the cheapest bench on Amazon. So if you want to see what that is up against a rep, let's talk about it. If you enjoy this stuff, hit the like button, subscribe if you're into this kind of stuff. Above everything else, we're not out here trying to be perfect. We're just trying to get it done in our garage, be dad, do what we need to do, get it done. If you're into that, hit subscribe. I'll see you in the next one.